Hey everyone, this is Darkside2K7, aka Sky Caesar. As you can see, I'm playing Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. A friend let me wanted to give this game a shot, so why not, right? Well, I got some news y'all would love to hear. Okay, so as you may know, for those of you who don't know, this ain't gonna end well. No, 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 don't die, don't die. Oh, okay, not die. Oh, dodge roll for the win. Okay. So, for those of you that don't know, My Hero Academia is like one of the best anime slash mangas ever. I actually enjoy it. Of course, my character. I mean, there are a lot of good characters up there. Really are. And the creator of it is actually a pretty chill dude. Well, as you may know, like every other popular anime, SJWs SJWs have to come out of the whatever fucking hole they came out of, and then try to have the characters change so that it can resonate them. Even though failing to realize that characters just that people want to enjoy a story without this unnecessary woke bullshit. Well, they're screaming for more LGBT representation. No surprise, right? Because that's all they fucking care about. They want more representation of the LGBT. Yeah, because like I said, the Twitter Puritans and LGBTQ activists that's on Twitter who haven't done a damn thing in their life, they always want to make everything. They want everything to be that. Well, as you may know, they finally cried for the representation of My Hero Academia. They've been wanting everything that they got. Unfortunately, it's not the one that they want. How so that what I mean? Well, for starters, Mineta Minoru Mineta, the guy, the character that's in My Hero Academia. Well, apparently there was an awkward translation of this character. Hold on, let me go to bounding into comics. Uh, bounding into comics. This was pretty funny. I have to read this one. Awkward English translation of latest My Hero Academia chapter gives false impression that Minoru Mineta is bisexual. An awkward translation in the one-line dialogue of Viz Media's English language release of the latest My Hero Academia manga chapter, which represents a more romantic interpretation of the word that primarily confers to the idea of platonic respect, has left a number of fans with the false impression that Minoru Mineta is bisexual. The confusing line of the dialogue can be found with the opening pages of My Hero Academia's 321st chapter, from Class A to All for One, as Deku's friends continue their efforts to stop the green-haired hero from going alone on his race-fueled rampage towards All for One, and in the process possibly playing into the villain's hands. Deku's suit escaped from the ice prison formed around him by Todoroki in the last chapter, leading Class 1A to continue the relentless attempt to stop their teammates, starting with a fake-out combo for Tetsuya and Mineta, in which the former uses her amphibious tongue to get to the latter to close to her friend. Once in range, Mineta unleashes a new super move, Mineta Beads, tenfold, and latches a chain of his signature beads around his friend, hoping he used their stickiness to stop Deku's forward progress. Finding that his physical abilities alone aren't enough to hinder Deku, Mineta makes an emotional appearance to his friend, telling him, "I never thought it was your power that made you awesome. I fell for you when you were scared and sweating buckets and quaking at your boots in your boots." Unsurprisingly, translator Kabla Cook used this phrase, I fell for you, whether intentionally or not, led many English-speaking fans to pursue that Mineta expressed romantic feelings for Deku. However, as clarified by noted Japanese to English translator and anti-Japanese founder Audrey Lemnison, while yes, the official translation is correct, no, it doesn't mean that Mineta is bi. Given the context and Mineta's character, the vibe is more like, I love you. You inspire me. I respect you so much. And added, he just being dramatic. It's not that, seriously though, it's not that fucking deep, fam. In a follow-up tweet, Larsa noted that she asked a few of my Japanese bilingual staff, native Japanese and fluent English, and we came to the conclusion that while that word is a word that is gently used for romantic, it's more of a deep respect. Also, for those who are actually wish for men to be bi, this is not by erasure, and you can interpret it how you like it. Melissa ultimately concluded in a thread on the topic. However, Japanese fans did not interpret this line to be romantic. So, for this case, I think platonic makes more sense. As of writing, neither Shiichira, the manga's Japanese publisher, Viz Media, or mangaka Koei Horikoshi have commented on the confusion surrounding Mineta's dialogue. The thing was though, and I'm also watching this from Yellowfast, is that people are losing their fucking marbles over this crap. It's really beautiful. It's super beautiful though, because like I said, and I'm not really too fucking surprised on this one. I'm really not. I wish I was, but I'm not, because basically this is what these no life having motherfuckers do every single time. Where every time they see something that is popular, that is getting more love and respect, the first thing they want to do is, well, want to make everything focus on how they feel and all that shit. Which, honestly, is really stupid in my honest opinion. But let's move on. But it didn't stop the Twitter notary to having a goddamn meltdown of epic proportions, because the character they were hoping to be represented is not the character, is losing their minds. Problem is, they want to change it, like say, this ain't the character you want. Yeah, that doesn't work that way. And also, in what these idiots fail to realize, that this whole thing about wanting to change everything so they can be related to them is so stupid. And besides, the reason why My Hero Academia is this good is because people want to read good superhero stories. And unfortunately, to these idiotic woke motherfuckers, they fail to realize that this is the type of story that people wanted. Not some bullshit where everything has to be potentially woke for the sake of being woke. But it's really funny how they're losing their marbles over this. The character that they want, that they scream for representation, they're not gonna get it. Couldn't happen to a bunch of unnecessary fucking fuckwits. Besides, I still love it. And yes, even though I don't like Mineta on some, because they want to make me not like him, which they did a hell of a good job, I still got a soft spot for him. He's actually a pretty cool character, and he can be serious. But if I have one thing to say to these easy trigger LGBTQ activists that are on Twitter because they got no life, it's this. Listen here. Stop trying to get everything changed so that you can feel somewhat fucking validated online. Because if we're going to be honest, and this is just me, if we're going to be honest, what you're doing, you're not really doing nothing to help peeps. You're not really doing nothing for the people, man. All you're doing is just try to do this shit so you can, just to quote, just so you can have validation. So yeah, validation, be validation, so you can be on Twitter. It's like, see, I did something good. You have to give me likes and everything because that's what Twitter is all about nowadays. They don't care about doing nothing. All they care about is like trying to get validation. Me personally don't. I don't need that crap. Why? Because and this card just yeah, this card died. All right. Me, because I don't need validation. I just tell it like it is. So, to woke dumbass Twitter, hold this fucking L and stop trying to change shit so it benefits you. Oh shit. All right. But that's just my 2 cents on the whole thing is. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss another update. Share with your friends, share with your neighbors, share your significant others, and that's about it. Until next time, this is Darkside2K7, aka Sonic Sky Caesar, signing off. See y'all later. Peace. And fuck you, Twitter.